Hey guys, it is Leilani. I am back with a video. So I don't know if you guys heard, sorry, like the frame is weird. My camera's not working with me. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but Ingramspark actually released something new for the hardbacks. So normally, I don't know if you guys have ever worked with Ingram or have purchased an indie author who did do hardbacks, but typically the actual cover of like the hardback is either gray or blue, so there was no room for any creativity. But Ingram has recently, like super recently, like in the past like month or so, has decided to allow indie authors to hello baby, to create or design what the hardcover looks like. So you can do whatever you want. You could do a solid color like purple. You can have your cover just reprinted. So for people who don't prefer the jackets, they can still see the actual cover. You could do whatever you want. So it's a little known secret, not known because I've been keeping it a secret, but I was planning on releasing a hardcover of The Devil's Heir for its 6-month anniversary. So this came at literally the perfect time. It is a little bit difficult to do the design process, so once I had figured it out, I did like a screen share and I showed you guys exactly what I did. This was before I received my actual proof copy, so I wasn't sure how it's going to turn out, but I have my proof copy with me now, so we're going to open it together, and if it turned out okay, then I'll go ahead and insert that clip in here to show you guys exactly how to design your own hardcover, because like I said, it's not very clear, but Ingram was super helpful. Like I reached out to them several times via email and they were super helpful in helping me figure it out, which I'll talk about in the screen share. So let's do it. I'm so scared, but I'm so excited. So let me grab a copy of the paperback real quick. So this is the paperback version. It is 8.5 by 5.5 by 8.5. So I still do have signed copies over my website. You can find one at leilanilopez.com, and I do the shipping just from home, so I can ship it out as soon as you order it. So here's the paperback for a comparison. Here is the package. So let's go ahead and open it. Oh my god, so beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, this is massive. You guys, this is my hardcover. Oh, it feels so beautiful. So it's still the same matte finish, but oh my god, look you guys, look. These are my book babies. So here is the wrap for the hardcover. So it's the same cover, but then on the back I have praises instead of the blurb. So I'll go ahead and show you guys. So I have one from my dear friend Zachary James. He is the author of Iridescent Fury. He actually was trying to do the same process at the same time, so we kind of helped each other out. I have my friend Stephanie Miro. She's the author of Birth of the Bacchae, which is kind of like a twist on vampires. If you guys know anything about me, I'm a huge fan of vampires. And I also have my friend Anastasia King. She is author of The Sunderlands. So you can check out those blurbs. Here it is. So here's the inside. So it has just the regular blurb for you guys. And then in the back is my updated author photo. Oh, so beautiful. But before I open it, one of the big reasons why I wanted to do a hardback was because, oh, what the heck? It printed out like really ugly. Like there's some like kind of like weird distressing right here, but it's fine. Was because I wanted to give you guys a sneak peek at book 2. So I know typically people release the hardback and the paperback at the same time, but for indie authors it's incredibly expensive to do hardcovers. So I'm still in the process of trying to figure out how I want to do the hardcovers, because I want to keep it as affordable for you guys as I possibly can. So I will release another video closer to the actual release date, letting you guys know what's up. But yeah, so because I knew that most of the people who wanted to read the book would already have the paperback, I wanted to do like a little sneak peek. So for you guys who decide to purchase the hardcover, you're going to get the first look at chapter 1 of book 2, which is the Hell Game. And this book is totally not finished yet. I'm still on like the 3rd draft, so it still has like plenty of ways to go, but I'm pretty solid about the first chapter. I'm really proud of it. So yeah, whoever purchases the hardcover is going to see chapter 1 of the Hell Game way before anyone else. So yeah, that is my way of a thank you for purchasing this book. Oh my god, can we just talk about the size difference? Honestly, I love it though. I love it. Okay, let's see the inside and hopefully it turned out okay. Yes, it looks good, you guys, it looks good. Yes, it looks really good. Okay, okay. So let's take it off. So here is the jacket. Here's the jacket. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Okay, definitely need to move that, but oh my gosh, you guys. So this is the heart. This is the actual book. So it has photo of the devil, well, the title, but it hello okay, but it has the photo of the chapter header, yeah, so it turned out really good. And then this is the back. So it's just the red smoke that is on the paperback, and it says the devil is home. So that is it. Here's the spine. Beautiful. I'll probably redo it so this is a little bit higher. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Let's take a look. Oh, see, that's why it's like a little bit dirty. That's weird, because the first, like, the front matter kind of printed out like that black line up there. I don't know if you can see it, but that's kind of weird. But yeah, so here is chapter 1. And this photo is the photo that's on the cover. So let's check out the oh my god, you guys, this feels so beautiful. Like, I kind of want to cry. Okay, yes. And then here is the edition. So it says the story continues in the Hell Game. Continue reading for an exclusive unedited first look at chapter 1. So I'm not going to show you guys because you're going to have to purchase it. But let me see. Okay, that's good to know. So I definitely want to make this the photo, yeah, make the photo less transparent, because on the computer, I'm not going to show you guys, but on the computer the photo, like the background photo, looked super dark, so I wasn't sure if it was gonna like block the words, but I can barely see it. So, but the transparency was up like a lot, like 90%, so I definitely have some room. We'll see. But anyways, yeah, the wrap looks so beautiful. Oh my god, it feels amazing. Like, oh my god, it just feels so good. I love hardbacks, and I thought I would just be happy with like a paperback, but I was lying to myself. So by the time the Hell Game comes out, I am planning on releasing the hardcover at the same time to give you guys some more options. But anyways, this turned out beautiful. So since I know that it works, I will go ahead and publish this video for you guys so you can do it for yourself. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will go ahead and make these changes and give you guys an update as soon as I possibly can, because there was going to be something additional to the hardcover that I was going to show you guys or release at the same time, but that is like put on a pause for a little while for like technical issues. It's nothing like on my end, there's nothing I can do about it. So I will give you guys some updates as soon as I possibly can, because I really want to get it out to you guys. But yeah, I hope you love it, because I love it. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, look at that. The coloring is gorgeous. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to go ahead and bump this a little bit more and then up the opacity, is that the right word? I don't know. Transparency on the additional photos because you can't really see what it is. So that is it for this video, guys. I hope you find the clip helpful. I will go ahead and put it in right here so you guys can do this yourself. Yeah, so let me know in the comments if you have any plans to do a hardback, and if you have any questions, I will do my best to try to help you. Honestly, everything that I put into this video is kind of all I know, but I will do my best. So thank you guys so much. I'm gonna go take a nap with this beautiful baby. Okay, bye. Hey guys, so here is the little tutorial that I wanted to share with you. So like I said earlier, the first mistake that I made was just downloading my Canva template. So when you download your Ingramspark template, make sure that it's the right template. It's called like jacket case laminate or something like that. So make sure you do the right one. And my first mistake was getting my template and then basically just screenshotting the blue and then putting it over into Canva. So this is like if you saw my previous videos, how to make a temporary cover or how to print your proof copies. So that is basically what I did. So I just made sure that my size was correct. So it was a 6x9, so 6 your spine plus a little bit for the bleed. So that's where I got this number. And then 9 is my height with a little bit for the bleed. So basically this was my first attempt and they send me back a document looking like this, saying why the cover was wrong. So originally I had no idea what they were talking about because they kept telling me that it appears to be for perfect bound, and I was like, I don't know what that means. And from my understanding, I think the perfect bound is more like a paperback. I don't really know, but basically they were telling me it's wrong. So don't be discouraged if your first try is wrong. So let's go back to here. So first things you're going to need to know is this number right here. So mine happens to be an 18 by 12. I think it just depends on the size of your cover. Like if you have a really thick book, it might be a little bit bigger, but take note of this number because that's going to be really important. So basically they told me my file that I need to upload needs to be an 18 by 12. So I headed over to Canva. And originally I just took this one right here, resized it, and this is kind of what I did, just like spread it out. And I was like, I don't think that's right. So this is what I ended up doing. So this whole, the whole document is 18 by 12. So again, down here, just like they told me to. And I just screenshotted the entire document. So including, you know, the white border. And then I copied and pasted it and made sure that I spread it out. So again, it's already an 18 by 12, so it should be the correct size. And I just went ahead and put my cover on top of it. So as you saw earlier, this blue and pink is part of the original template. I didn't add that, so don't worry, you don't need to figure out like where you're supposed to put your template. I just took it straight from the template that they emailed me. And yeah, and then so if you recognize this photo, this is actually the photo from my chapter pages in my paperback. So I wanted to go ahead and have that be my hardcover because I thought that'd be really neat. And then I just went ahead and placed the image right on top. But if you don't have like an image and you're doing more like a solid cover, I would recommend just putting a rectangle on top of the entire thing. Just like a solid color rectangle so you don't go out of it, like out of bounds, because that is where you can get into some big trouble. So as long as your cover stays within the guideline, it should be okay. So I ended up downloading this entire template right here. And like I said in my intro, I'm filming this a little bit prematurely, so I don't know if it worked, but if I uploaded this video, that means it worked. So the reason that I did that is because in our emails, they said that my document has to be 18 by 12. So I was like, okay, well, that doesn't make any sense to do this, right? Like, why would I spread it out? So this is the route that I went with, and this number right here on the side, the 14.756, that's the width of your actual hardcover. So this, you know, your width should add up to that. So I would just make sure that your width, like I said, as long as it stays within the blue lines, it should be this number right here. But yeah, I think that was pretty much it. Just figuring out that your document has to be this size. That was the hardest part for me. I had no idea what they kept talking about when they would say perfect bound. So luckily, they were super responsive. I really appreciated that. I sent them like a bunch of emails basically saying I didn't understand, and they were super responsive. So hopefully this works out and it makes it super simple for you guys. I'm assuming that it's going to work out because when I work with my actual cover designer, when they would send me the Ingramspark for my paperback, for example, my Ingram template, this is how they sent it to me, with the actual template plus my cover just on top of it. So fingers crossed, but like I said, if you're watching this video, that means that it worked out. And the only other tip that I have for you guys is, as you're making your cover, make sure that all of your fonts stay within the pink, especially for your spine, because your spine is typically much smaller. So make sure that everything stays within the pink on your spine, or else they're going to tell you that something was wrong with it. Like here, for example, I didn't realize that this font was going into the wrap for the spine, so I had to make this a little bit smaller. So yep, that's all I have for you guys. Here it is. So this is the document that I sent them. I just downloaded a PDF print and just uploaded it onto Ingramspark. So hopefully this video helped you guys, made it a little bit more simple, the process a little bit more simple. And yeah, so as long as you go to, as long as you go to Ingramspark and you get your cover template, the process should then be easy. Yeah, this is it. And then make sure you do your hardback. This is the one you're going to want to click, jacketed case laminate. So that's when you get to personally create your what your hardcover is going to look like, and then you're going to have a separate document for the jacket. So that should be something totally different. They're going to send you both. So this is what mine happened to look like. So if you're creating your own jacket as well, then again, so if you go ahead and zoom in, this particular document would have had to be 24 by 12, and then just make sure that, you know, you have your individual elements. But I had my cover designer do this part, so it was just the case, they call it a case, that that I had to worry about. So yeah, hopefully that was simple enough, and don't be afraid to reach out to them. They're actually incredibly responsive, and I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. So thanks for watching.